Hi everyone, good morning and good afternoon and good evening to you all. Thanks for joining. So today I'm going to share you the 10 to 15 minutes video about the Microsoft Azure fundamental, which we are going to start the training for AG 900, and mostly we will focus cloud concepts, discussing various clouds, what are the cloud benefits, uh, then high availability, fault tolerance, disaster recovery, how you can do in the scalability and elasticity on demand in the cloud. We will also talk about the infrastructure as a service. It's called the IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, and software as a service. So these topics we are going to talk about more in details and how we can utilize it. We will also going to talk about the cloud models, like how you can deploy the cloud if you have a uh, existing data center right now and you want to move to the cloud, or you want to use your existing data center and extend the service to the cloud. So we are going to talk about the public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. So these are the concept, and we are also going to uh, you know compare the cloud model. So it will be the deep dive. This is the topics which will cover the Microsoft Azure fundamentals. And then we will also talk about the Azure services, Azure architecture, how it's being designed, what is the regions, availability zones, resource groups, Azure resource manager, Azure architecture uses and benefits. So these are the Azure terminology which we are going to talk about. Azure products and services, compute, networking, storage, database, the Azure marketplace. What is the Azure marketplace? These are the things we are going to these are the we are going to discuss. So if you look at here, let's see, the first topic would be the cloud concept. We will discuss about the cloud, and then we will go for the cloud services, benefits and consideration. Infrastructure has three types of IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Details, deep dive we will do, and the cloud models, public, private, and hybrid cloud. We will compare it, and then we'll go to the Azure services, Azure architecture, regions, availability zones, resource groups, Azure resource manager, Azure architecture uses and benefits. So these are the Azure terminology which the mostly is used in the Azure cloud. We will talk about more details. And then Azure products and services. So what are the mostly is provided the services? Compute, you will have a different kind of compute, basic to large scales, app services, functions, networking. What are the networking is available in the Azure cloud? We'll talk about the VPN, load balancer, VPN gateway, application gateway, content delivery networks, and what kind of the storage is being provided by Azure cloud. Then we will talk about the database. We will be touching the basic databases, and then Azure marketplace, Azure solutions. So Azure also providing the IoT solutions. We will talk about little bit about the serverless computing, benefits of the Azure solutions, big data analytics, IoT, Internet of Things, and then how do you manage the Azure, you know, using the, it's called the Azure management tools. You'll use the Azure CLI, Azure PowerShell, and Azure Portal. We have also Azure Advisor, which will help you to, you know, get the estimation and price for the particular project when you are trying to, bring the project to the cloud. Okay, and then security, privacy, compliance, and trust. We will also see the network security in the Azure. What are the network security available in the Azure? These are the important, like Azure firewalls are there. Very basic is an NSG, network security groups. How do you alter and secure, tighten to your projects to communicate to the world or onto the your own cloud users? What kind of services or ports you want to enable? That we can do it through the NSG. You have Azure DDoS protections, and also you choosing on Azure security solutions. Azure identities. So there are different kind of authentication which is supported by the Azure. Authentication and authorization we'll talk about is MFA, multi-factor authentications, and as you know, a very famous, it's a one Azure Active Directory. Now it's in the cloud, so you can use it and for the authentication purpose. And then you have Azure security tools and features. So security in the Azure Security Center, Azure Key Vaults, Azure Information Protection AIP is called Azure Advanced Threat Protection. That is also a very advanced level of protections. So these are the security tools and features which is provided by the Microsoft Azure Cloud. And then you have Azure Governance, the Azure Policy, Azure Initiatives, RBAC, role-based access control. How do you provide the access? Resource locking, you can lock the resources. And then also you have again the Azure Advisor for the security assistance. Again, how do you monitor your cloud infrastructure, Azure cloud infrastructure? So you have Azure monitoring, Azure Service Health, Azure Monitor, and Azure Service Health. We will see the use case and benefits. And then also you have Azure pricing and supports, how the pricing is being done in the Azure. So we will talk about, under this section we will talk about the Azure subscription options and uses, how it's being used. Planning and migration, managing the Azure cost. How do you manage the Azure cost? So these are the important, like you can use the total cost of ownership TOC calculator, and you can also do the customization to minimize the Azure cost. So you have Azure cost management. We'll talk about more details about the pricing. We can also walk through the pricing calculator, how you can effectively use before deploying the infrastructure on the Azure. You can use the pricing calculator to know the uh, lump sum amount of your particular projects going to cost you on the Azure cloud. And then Azure support options, what are the support options you have. And then also we'll talk about the Azure service level agreement. So mostly these topics which I have covered, which is very basic, fundamental. So these are the topics: cloud concept and the cloud services benefits and consideration, uh, different types of cloud implementation we will talk about, and then public cloud, private cloud you have, and hybrid cloud. So these are the very basic, and then we will jump into the Azure. So mostly we are going to cover the AG900 fundamental, and understand about the Azure cloud. After this training you should be able to write the very first basic level of cloud certification. It's called the AG900, which is Microsoft Azure Fundamental AG900, and we will help you to uh, clear the exam. Thank you so much. We will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.